Hey there, coin hunters. Have you ever had a penny in your pocket and thought, could this tiny, ordinary looking coin actually be worth something? Well, let me tell you, not all pennies are created equal. Today, we're diving into the world of the 1985 D-Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin that, while not worth millions, still has its charm and value. Stick around because I've got some fun facts, a personal story, and maybe even some penny saving tips to share. Plus, who doesn't want an excuse to check the couch cushions? Let's get into it. The 1985 D penny gets its name from the D mint mark, which means it was minted in Denver. Fun fact, in 1985, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 5.3 billion pennies. That's a whole lot of Lincoln faces floating around. With such a high mintage, you might be thinking, why should I care about this coin? Well, even common coins can carry some surprising value if you know what to look for. And now, let's talk about the market value of this penny. A standard 1985 D penny in circulated condition is worth, drumroll, please, about $1. Okay, I know, that's not the life-changing jackpot you were hoping for, but hey, that's a 10,000% return on a single cent. Not bad, right? If you find one in mint state condition, though, with a shiny, flawless surface, you could be looking at a little more, up to $10 in some cases. It all comes down to condition and rarity. Coins in pristine condition are always more valuable to collectors. So, if you've got an old jar of pennies lying around, it might be worth giving them a good once-over. Just think of it as treasure hunting, but without the pirates. Errors and varieties. Sometimes, mistakes happen at the mint, and those little oopsies can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. For the 1985 D penny, keep an eye out for things like off-center strikes, doubled dies, where the lettering looks blurry or doubled, or even coins with unusual coloring. These errors can bump the value up to $50 or more, depending on the severity and collector demand. Who knew a small mistake could make such a big difference? A few years ago, I was cleaning out my junk drawer, the one where you toss batteries, paper clips, and every random coin you come across. I found a 1985 D penny and thought, meh, it's probably nothing. But curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to do a little research. Turns out, it wasn't worth much more than face value, but the process of examining it, comparing it to pictures of rare error coins, and learning about its history was so much fun. It's like playing detective with pocket change. And hey, I did end up finding a 1972 penny with a cool error that sold for $20, so I'd say that was a win. If you're serious about checking your coins, invest in a good magnifying glass and a coin guidebook. Trust me, squinting at tiny mint marks is no fun. Your eyes will thank you. Alright, let's recap. The 1985 D Lincoln penny isn't going to make you a millionaire, but it's still a fun little piece of history that could be worth more than you think, especially if it's in great condition or has a mint error. Plus, searching for these coins is a great way to get into the world of collecting without breaking the bank. Who knows? That penny you've been ignoring might just turn out to be a hidden gem. Go grab that jar of pennies, check your pockets, or raid your car's cup holder. Look for that 1985 D penny or any other interesting coins you might have overlooked. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more coin tips, tricks, and treasure hunting strategies. Together, we'll turn pocket change into possibilities. Hey there, treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts. Have you ever wondered if there's a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Today, we're diving into a coin that might not make you a millionaire but could still earn you a solid $2, the 1968 D Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny. I know, $2 doesn't sound like much, but let's be real. If you found a couple of these, that's your coffee money for the day. And if you're anything like me, coffee is non-negotiable. So, let's break down what makes this humble penny worth more than just 1 cent. First, let's talk about the basics of the 1968 D Lincoln penny. The D stands for Denver, where this coin was minted. In 1968, billions of these were produced, so they're not exactly rare. But hold on, don't let that discourage you. The real value comes from the condition of the coin and whether it has any unique errors or features. It's just a penny, how special could it be? Let me tell you a quick story. A couple of years ago, I was going through an old jar of coins my grandfather gave me. One of those dusty jars that's been sitting in the corner for decades. I didn't expect much, maybe a few wheat pennies if I was lucky. But there it was, a shiny 1968 D penny in almost pristine condition. I was curious, so I did some research and found out it was worth $2. I mean, come on, $2 for a penny? That's a 20,000% return on investment. You won't find that in the stock market, am I right? So, what makes a 1968 D penny worth those $2? First off, condition is king. If you have one in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks like it just rolled out of the mint, that's where the value comes in. Look for sharp details on Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks on the reverse. If your penny is dull, scratched, or has been through the laundry a few too many times, it's probably still worth, well, a penny. Sometimes, coins are struck off-center, have double dies, or feature other minting mistakes. These errors make the coin unique and can skyrocket its value. Imagine finding a 1968 D penny with a doubled "In God We Trust" or a misaligned Lincoln face. That's the kind of thing collectors go wild for. For many people, coins like the 1968 D penny are a window into history. Think about it, this coin has been around for over 50 years. It's seen the moon landing, the rise of the internet, and probably been in more pockets than we can count. Owning a piece of history like that? Priceless. Well, okay, maybe $2 now. If you're thinking, this sounds cool, but where do I start? Don't worry, I've got you covered. First, grab a magnifying glass or, if you're fancy, one of those USB microscopes. Check your coin jar, couch cushions, and car cup holders. Trust me, pennies are everywhere, and you never know what you might find. If you don't have a 1968 D penny, don't sweat it. You can always check online marketplaces like eBay. Just make sure you're buying from a reputable seller, and always double-check the photos. You don't want to pay $2 for a coin worth, you guessed it, 1 cent. So, there you have it, the 1968 D mint mark Lincoln penny. It's not going to make you rich, but it's a fun little piece of history that could put a couple of extra bucks in your pocket. And who doesn't love a good treasure hunt? Plus, you'll have a great story to tell at parties. Oh, you invested in Bitcoin? Cool. I made a 20,000% return on a penny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting and want to learn more about hidden treasures in your change, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment about your favorite coin find. I'd love to hear your stories.